we're making, this does not explain anything to you. We're making, they're pumpkin spice cupcakes, but there's 3 ingredients, I think. I need to look up the recipe. I'm making two things of it because we're making this for Thanksgiving. All right, you need spice cakes, which, literally spice cakes. And then you need pumpkin puree, right? And then you need water. Yep. All right, so we have spice cake and pumpkin puree. We just got a new oven, so this is like, I'm not sure how well it's gonna go. All right, preheat your oven to 425 degrees. Is this a large enough mixing bowl? 1 box of spice cake and 1 15-ounce can of pumpkin. So we're doubling this recipe. You're gonna need a can opener. That could have been dangerous. I was gonna play music, but I'm not trying to get copyrighted. Oh my gosh, in a minute I have to show you something that I made that took me spice cake, all right? Wow. Okay. If you don't want to double the recipe, you don't. Anybody else like this, like Liam's death? When I say Liam, I mean Liam Payne. Just hasn't sat. Oh! Sorry, Liam's death just hasn't sat right with you, like ever since he died. So you've been doing like investigation work over here, like FBI type stuff. Because I have. And I have come to the conclusion based off what I've searched up and researched and FBI, that if you've seen the post that Daily Mail posted, if you've seen the post that Daily Mail posted, don't go searching it up. It's very traumatizing, to say the least. I went searching it up and I regretted it. But if you've seen that post, you know there are 3 men carrying Liam up to his room in that photo. Now you need 1/4 cup water, hot water. And I think those 3 people murdered him. Why would I think such a thing? Okay, so that photo, that specific photo was 3 minutes before he died. They were carrying him up to his room. Now everyone's saying like, oh, his death was a suicide and all these other things. I don't believe that for a second. But I had a theory going at one point that he was trying to escape because he doesn't like being like locked in places, and then he just fell. But as more stuff comes out, it's like, that's not right. That's not right. And there's so many different things that come out that are like, there's pieces missing to this puzzle. But yeah, it's literally what it is. Like, there's pieces missing to the puzzle and things don't add up. One, the security footage from that day turned off. Like, the cameras were turned off that day. And where were those 3 men at, like, right after he died? On floor 3, on level 3. Come here, Bubby. It's your birthday. You can have some of this. Come here. Come here. It's my dog's birthday today, alright? It's your birthday. But they were on floor 3 after he died. Funny. So, and here's the thing. If Liam was unconscious when they carried him up to his room, how in the world would he have been able to walk himself and throw himself off the balcony? Just stating, like, how would he be able to do that if he was unconscious when I just got stuck when they carried him up to the room? But then there's the one biopsy that says there's drugs in the system and alcohol, and there's the other one that says there's only alcohol in his system. So if the second one is true, that means that the drugs around his room were planted in his room, and that it was set up to make it look like he purposely killed himself. Those were planted in his room if that second biopsy is real. If the first one's real and the second one isn't, then oh well, like, there isn't much we can do. Like, maybe he was doing some things he shouldn't have, but that still does not explain the story not adding up. It scared me. You want to only fill them halfway, like you do with any cupcake. You can fill them all the way up if you want to. They do not rise that much. As you can see, like, the more you go throughout the video, the higher I'm going to start filling some of them. Like, some of them are filled higher, some of them aren't. Like, you can fill them as high as you want, just not overflowing. You make. You literally cannot see what I'm doing. Horrible. What? Here. But that would, the second biopsy would explain a lot when it comes to wait. The second biopsy would tell us that the drugs were planted around his room to make it look like a suicide. Another thing is, I think, now this is going off the edge, like there's no possible way, like it is possible, but it doesn't make a ton of sense. So you don't have to agree with me on this, but you don't have to agree with me at all on this situation. I don't think Liam smashed his computer. I think the hotel did to get rid of evidence. That's a possibility that I think. That is also, it's likely, but it's not super likely. I mean, if he was on drugs, then that would explain him being unconscious. But if he had enough to drink, that could also explain him being unconscious. But that's my theory. I've had a lot of theories running, and that's the one that I'm currently sticking with. I want to know the real truth. Like, I want to know. And can we stop blaming Kat? Oh my god, I meant Kate, sorry. Can we stop blaming Kate for his death? Like, she's not involved. She loved him. And people are calling their relationship fake, like, she just did it for clout. I don't believe that. Oh, she showed up to his funeral with a full face of makeup on. She doesn't care about him at all. There are different stages of grief, you idiot. Like, you know, like, if I was going, I mean, I would show up to a funeral in full face of makeup, like, God. Oh! Leave her be. She's not involved in her death. In his death. And neither is Niall. Can we talk about that? Like, why are we blaming Niall for his death now, too? Just because he was the last person that, like, he talked to? Now Niall's involved in his death, too? Like, Let's stop blaming just the last people he saw and start blaming the hotel workers. Thank you. The hotel is the one to blame. And then sparks the reasoning, why would they want to kill him? Like, what did he do that would be a reasoning why they'd want to kill him? Here, I saw someone else say this, and it really is like been like the main reason I think that they'd want to do it is because he knew too much and they didn't want the information getting out. So they killed him. Which is not right in any way, shape, or form. But it's what I think happened. Anyway, can we talk about the fact that it was wrong of Outer Banks to kill off JJ? Like, what the heck? Why did his girlfriend make him leave the show? Like, that was like what, like the start of his acting career, I want to say. I'm not positive on that. Don't. If you have an ice cream, like one of those little ice cream scoops, it would make this 10 times easier for you. I'm really proud of Zane though for going on his tour. First solo tour. His first solo tour of his career. Wait, of his solo career. That's what I meant. My bad. What the fuck? Okay. The only thing I wish about his tour is that he'd come to Kansas City because that's where I live, and the closest he gets is Las Vegas, and there's no way my mom's gonna. It's a 3-hour flight to Las Vegas already, so it'd be an even longer drive to Las Vegas. So I do not think my mom will let me go. Oh my god, he needs to go to more dates in the U.S. I'm really sad over here, like. My mom, there's no way in hell my mom's taking me to Las Vegas to go to. I know, he needs to come to Kansas, like. Why don't artists like coming to Kansas? It really sucks. I don't get experience in concerts. No, literally. They don't like coming to Kansas, and so therefore I can't go see them. It's a lie. If they go to Colorado, there's a possibility I can see them, but it'd be a higher possibility if they were in Kansas. Don't lose money. Dude, I was gonna save money and not buy Sterniola merch, and then they posted a video Wednesday saying, and we're putting these cards in them, and there's 20 people, and 20 different people might get them. And I'm like, you're kidding me, right? I was gonna save money. Although I'm getting Fresh Love for Christmas. I get the purple one. Is it purple or pink? I'm calling it purple. I get the purple Fresh Love hoodie for Christmas. Does anybody know what time that drops? I'd love to know. Like, genuinely. No, but I was gonna save money and not buy merch, and then they post a video. We're putting these in. I'm like, fine, I'll buy it. Fine. I'll probably get the blue one with like the let's strip, like. Basically, we're making cream cheese frosting to put on top.
3 minutes.
Oh! I don't think you can see that. Those just spilled. I was trying to dump some out, like just like a few out of the holes on the top of this, And it all spilled out. Oh my god. We got these guys that need to be frosted. Whew. No one ever tells you how much work baking requires. I've been baking for years and still have no idea how to fill a piping bag. I fear that is something I should be concerned about. I can pipe really good. I can't fill a piping bag really good. This is no professional frosting technique. This is the Dakota frosting technique, so don't... I mean, if you like how it turns out, you can copy it, sure, but like, don't think I'm a professional in any way. Because I'm not. Covered in frosting. Oh! Was this video originally an hour long? Yes. Did I get it down to around 18 minutes? Also, yes. Don't ask how. You like my little... I got these for my birthday. They're Stitch. They say boo. I don't care if they're Halloween, but it's got little spider webs on the inside. Like the little grippies. Dishes is the next thing I have to do. That's how you... I don't think I'm going to keep you till those are done, because who knows when that could be. It could be a while. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I love you guys. Bye.